Hey, what's up, everybody? Check it out. It's that summertime again. You know, when you just take your barbecue, you hang out with family and friends, and then about 5 o'clock, if you're in the Pacific Standard Time, you end up, turning on your tube, and guess what's on? The 25th anniversary of SummerSlam. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, going down, well, for me, tomorrow night. Uh, Good old SummerSlam. By the way, my name's El.CIBERNETICO, coming to you from LA, and of course from the East Coast, the one, the only, Mr. ROCKIN Reese.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? We are in the biggest party of the summer right now. It is SummerSlam. It's coming up this weekend. Yo, who is ready? SummerSlam Silver Edition.
Ooh. Oh, Lord. You know what, Maurice? Let's talk about something real quick. I mean, before we even start with our little predictions here, man, I got to go back in time real quick. I could just remember, like, if it was just almost a few months ago. It felt like a few months ago, but yet it was a while back. Maurice, let me tell you about my favorite moment in SummerSlam history. It would have to be, of course, your boy versus my boy, Bret Hart versus Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog, England.
Yep.
I believe it was SummerSlam 88 or 89. I could be wrong.
Yeah, you way off there. That was 92 there. Right?
My bad. See, this is why we have Maurice. He's the human encyclopedia of wrestling.
Pro historian.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, let's go back in time. I mean, that match was pretty awesome. By the way, that's when I actually started getting into more like detail of wrestling. I mean, that's when I actually just literally paid attention 24/7, waking up on a Saturday morning watching the superstars, then Sunday night watching Spotlight Wrestling out here on the West Coast. I don't know what you guys had on the East Coast, but Saturday mornings you would wake up to would wake up.
I think we crammed everything all on Saturday.
Yeah. I mean, watching these two guys go at it, back in England, talk about, I hate to say this, but it's somewhat true. You want to talk about two guys who actually put, and I might get bashed on this, all right, WCC, hold on to your seats. But to be honest with you, it almost stole the stage right under Macho Man and Dragon. Steamboat, of course. Almost.
No, I wouldn't. Well, I would tell you this. I would not bash you for that at all, because let me tell you something. When I've had debates on this one, those have usually been the two matches people flip-flop. But not just as far as Intercontinental, but maybe greatest of all time.
Ooh.
Because let me tell you something. Still to this day, I use Hitman and Bulldog as my SummerSlam, my fire-up match, because, yeah, let's just be real. 20 years later, I saw this match when it first aired.
Right.
I still, get into it, I'm watching it for the first time.
Mm-hmm. Seriously, the history behind both matches is it leaves you down the middle. I mean, do you go left or do you go right? And then it's you finally choose, and it's fuck. But then you think about the other matches, But we're talking about SummerSlam, and I'll admit, it was, to this day, it's still the best match I've ever seen in SummerSlam history, alone. It has a little bit of everything. For those of you that haven't seen the match, I'm not really going to get all into it, but just small details about the match is it's awesome. Talk about the psychology of it, perfect storyline, the angle, everything that went into that match was set correctly. The only thing was this: it was one of those matches that made you want to say, all right, who's going to win? Seriously, it puts you on the edge of your seat to say, hey, who in the hell is going to win this match? And shockingly enough, Bulldog pulled it off.
Yeah, but then again, you know what I love the best about it is how like they made all the close calls look like it was like literally it was like a last second like reaction to this, because it was like there were so many times where it was like, now I know Vince occasionally would like oversell these like when he does his close calls, but in this case they were like so legitimate, like on commentary, because like I thought there was 3 counts. The audience thought there was 3 counts. Sometimes it was like even like even the referee himself even had to stop and question. It's like, did I get that? Because it was like literally, I saw like about 9 or 10 pins in there where it was like literally that hand was like maybe less than an inch off the mat, and then like the either Bulldog or Hitman would kick out the last second. And it was like phenomenal match, beginning to end. And what was even amazing about this was that apparently the night before, Bulldog was so nervous about the match that that he was literally smoking like with Anvil. Oh, by the way, and then like actually a quarter way through the match, he actually forgot like all of the spots. So yeah, so Brett had to like literally remind him like where to come in or whatever.
Pretty crazy, man. I mean, Maurice, that was my match. What was your favorite moment in all-time SummerSlam history?
All right, all times. Man, this is hard because I've like because like most people, I've like literally watched all 25 SummerSlams. Well, 24 because 25 tomorrow. Hitman Bulldog's definitely up there. I'm gonna go with the controversial moment on it, because as much as I want to say, Macho and Liz's wedding, which by the way we all know that's really the moment of SummerSlam, but I'm gonna go with a controversial moment. I'm gonna go 1997, the main event, Undertaker Hitman, with HBK as the referee.
You know what? I totally forgot about that one. That was a good one.
Yeah, and I'll tell you the reason I picked this moment, because this, to me, literally, like with all due respect to like Austin 316, the King of the Ring back in '96,
right?
I picked this moment was the defining moment that like literally set the Attitude Era up. And as much as I've been a somewhat of a downer on Attitude Era, but it's like in this case when they did things right, man, it like really set it off, and it was like, ooh, now you got Shawn kind of walking the line, you got Brett, Mr. Anti-America, and now you're gonna have like Undertaker going even darker than what he was now, and it's like, and especially considering what they had to do to follow up between Austin nearly getting paralyzed in the match before against Owen Hart. So,
now let me ask you this: was that before or after? Because you brought up a good point right there.
No, like I said, Austin. Yeah, the Austin Owen thing was the. Yeah, that was like literally the setup for Hitman, and yeah, because they were the second to last match.
Oh, okay.
The Undertaker and Brett were the main event.
Oh, that same night.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I forgot about that. I thought that happened on a Raw or something, but never mind. Crazy. You're gonna make me start digging through my Attitude Era videos now.
Yeah.
Oh wow. You know what?
Well, like I said, there's a lot of great SummerSlam moments though. Man. It's like hard to pick.
Exactly. I mean, you threw me off right there. I'm like, whoa, I thought that happened on Raw, and I was like, now you're saying it happened on a pay-per-view. I'm like, whoa, okay. I'm like, let me go back and watch my tapes now.
Kim.
Oh my God! But moving on. I mean, tomorrow night in Los Angeles, in my backyard, of course, going down. About 7 good, spectacular matches. One will be live on YouTube, Facebook, and I believe WWE.com. Santino Marella, the United States champion, versus Antonio Cesaro, the man from Ring of Honor. A lot of people have been saying this is his time. Maurice, your predictions?
Let's see. Cesaro's coming in on a hot streak. He's knocked Santino off twice. You know, normally this would be a recipe because it's like you would think the odds would be in Cesaro's favor, but somehow, you know, I actually think I am going to lean towards it. Yeah, because they haven't had a title change happen on a pre-show in a while, so.
That's right.
Yeah, and I kind of think I would see one happening here.
So you're taking Cesaro or Santino?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna challenge you on that one. I'm gonna go with Santino on this one. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna go with Dirt Sheet and TMZ on you guys. As you guys know, Santino's actually been having trouble backstage with development. Basically, been bitching about some of the stuff that's been going on. Yeah, it looks like Santino could lose the title due to that because it's a big drama. We're not gonna get all into that story, but basically Santino's been having some problems backstage. So I'm gonna just go against you on this one. Santino's been doing pretty good. I mean, he's usually the WWE's should I say guinea pig. Santino's always really a down player, willing to do anything for the company, and yeah, I'm gonna take Santino on this one.
Yeah, because like I said, because I'm like iffy with that because I initially wanted to pick Santino with this one because it's like normally if you dominate somebody like in non-title matches, by the time the title match happens, yeah, the champion usually winds up winning.
Right. Up next, we got now this is going to be an interesting match, and I'm talking about the Tag Team Championship on the line. Kofi Kingston and R-Truth versus the Primetime Players, O'Neal and Young. Now, without AEW. This is going to be very interesting because according to what happened on SmackDown, we got a new tag team that's flashing, trying to be Magic Mike over here.
Oh, and please.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Good old
Mr. Jones. Hawkins.
Oh, watch out. Mr. Jones has arrived. Mr. Jones, we're doing predictions right now. Kofi Kingston versus Kofi Kingston and R-Truth versus the Primetime Players. Your predictions?
Wow. Actually, I was just thinking about those two because I wanted the Primetime Players to be on my team, but oh man, that's a hard call because you got so much in the mix. There's so much heat. There's so much. I'll say there's so much talent between the two teams. You know, you got the Hungry Lions. You know, the Primetime Players.
Right.
And then you got your mix of veteran and a young guy, in Paradise.
Right.
The Primetime Players, they have something to prove now because without their mouthpiece AEW, they want to do it. They want to win. They want to win the big one.
Mm-hmm.
So it is kind of tough to even call.
So who are you going with though?
Oh, wow. From what I'm seeing, I may have to go with the Primetime Players.
All right. Now, before we continue on, me and Maurice, we were talking about our favorite moments in SummerSlam history. Mine was Bret Hart versus British Bulldog in England, and Maurice was Shawn Michaels Undertaker versus Bret Hart in SummerSlam Shawn Michaels was your special guest referee. Which match was your favorite match of all time? SummerSlam history only.
SummerSlam. Wow. Man, there's so many, but I have to go with my first one. The first one I ever saw was Shawn Michaels versus Vader.
Ooh.
96 SummerSlam right there.
There you have it, folks. The Human Encyclopedia.
Yeah, that was my first ever SummerSlam. You know, and just seeing like Shawn Michaels getting dominated by Vader.
Right.
And, I mean, he pulled everything out of his arsenal, and from ground to high flying, and so Shawn came up with the upset.
It's just kind of interesting to say, considering like it's rare that you have the WWE champion, but it's like, well, in a way it kind of was, because Vader pretty much had Vader beat him at the previous month's pay-per-view, and then like pretty much had his way with them all the way in the lead-up. So.
Very interesting. Maurice, going back to the pay-per-view for tomorrow night, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth versus the Primetime Players. Your choice.
If AEW stuck around, I would have actually crowned new champions here.
Oh.
But no AEW. I'm going Kofi and Truth to keep the titles, and you are kind of you was kind of hitting on a reason why I'm seeing them keep the titles, because as you brought up, apparently the Magic Mike duo, thanks for. I think they're going to finally wind up upsetting Truth and Kofi and taking the belt.
By the way, Sean, your opinion on Magic Mike 2.0 WWE status, if you know what I mean?
Magic Mike, this is the first. I heard something about that. I heard something about it on Facebook. I'm not too sure. I'm not too.
Well, apparently, Kurt Hawkins and Tyler Rex decided to, strip it down for the ladies, and
Okay.
Hence Magic Mike, since the movie's out. No cheap plug or anything, but
basically, they're becoming like the tag team version of Ravishing Rick Rude.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you have to forgive me for not catching SmackDown. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to watch it, but wow.
I don't know. I mean, let's go back to this match real quick. I mean, Kofi Kingston, R-Truth versus Primetime Players. You're right, Maurice. I believe also that without AEW, Primetime Players is probably not going to cut it. For those of you that are following the Fantasy League, I'm still waiting for this match to happen. I think if Primetime Players ends up beating Truth, I'm going to go with them. If they don't, then I'm going to stick to somebody else. I'm going to actually go with, on the Fantasy League, I'll probably take Hawkins and Rex as a tag team. But, right now, it looks like Truth and Kingston are probably going to end up keeping the belts. But, seems like it's going to happen.
How long have their title reign been going for? I mean, it's been going for, almost 2 months now?
A little longer, hasn't it, Maurice?
Whose title reign is it?
Kingston and Truth.
Let's see, because they had to knock off. They extended a little longer than that. It might be 3 months. Because I knew they lost them just after. Because they lost it either just after WrestleMania or what was the April paper, or no, the May pay-per-view. Over the limit. It was, I knew they lost them after one of them 2 pay-per-views.
Right. Up next, we got The Miz versus Rey Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship. Jones, you take it away on this one.
Let's see. Well, I mean, The Miz, I have to say, Miz definitely shaped up, you know, ever since the Money in the Bank, you know, when he made his return.
Right.
You know, I actually see him still keeping the title. I mean, I've been watching Ray since he came back, and it looked like Ray doesn't even have the heart for it.
Right.
You know, I mean, yeah, he won over. Now that match, Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio versus Cody and Miz. I seen that match. I mean, it was pretty interesting to, you know, see those two go up at it. But yeah, the Miz, I think he has something more to prove than just being the Intercontinental. I think he has to really beat Ray in order to get some respect, as well as show what he has in the ring.
Right. Maurice, Ray versus Miz.
All right. Historically speaking, odds should tell you to go with the Ray on this one, considering how the Intercontinental title's usually been like a hot potato at SummerSlam.
Right.
But I'm going to side with Mr. Jones on this one. I am going with the Miz, and here's why. Because Miz just pretty much came back. Miz just came back.
Right.
He's going to have something to prove right now. And plus, not to mention, as for the fourth year in a row, SummerSlam will be in L.A., so of course you know you're going to have celebrities out there. Miz is going to want to show off, and he's going to want to look good in front of his Hollywood people. So.
Wow.
Yeah, so I would tell you this: Miz is going to come out. This is going to come out guns blazing. I think Ray's going to give him a great fight, but in the end, yeah, I think Ray's going to look at a skull-crushing finale.
And
you know what? Just to add to that, not to mention that, you know, he just finished Marine 3.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah. You know, you know, in his mind, he has to win in order to get that movie over as well.
Oh wow. All right, guys, watch this. I'm gonna take Ray on this one, and it's not a Hispanic thing. It's not a Hispanic thing or anything. It's not Viva la Raza thing or anything like that. No. As a matter of fact, you know what? You guys are right. There's something is wrong with Ray. I believe that he's really upset at the fact that now he's going after the IC title. I believe that they're actually babying him. So it's like to shut him up. It's like, here, Ray, here's your IC title. Now shut up, you know? Because you guys are right. It seems like Ray is in just some kind of weird-ass funk right now. I mean, this guy is like, he comes in, it's like, all right, yay. You know, even when he comes out, it's like, you know, his little firework explosions in the beginning.
Yeah.
Before he comes into the ring, it's like, it used to be all hyped up. Now he's like, hi. Goes to the other side. Hey, everybody. All right. Walks into the ring. He used to headbutt the kids, you know, talk to them. Hey, you know, respect, you know, blah, blah, blah. And now he's like, hey, what's up? Hey, Corey. Hey, Zach. Hi. And it's like, he goes in the ring, and now it's like, all right, do my thing. Yay, 619. There, I'm done. But if you guys paid attention on SmackDown, when he grabbed the IC title, he looked at it like, okay, I could do this. I could work with this. Not bad. And he gently put it back down. He's like, it's not the World Heavyweight Championship or anything, but hey, okay, whatever. But, yeah, I'm going to go with Ray on this one. I mean, it seems like they had to reward him by something and, you know, just to shut him up.
And that's pretty sad, too. I have to, you know, agree with you on that. Like, it's pretty sad because, like, I mean, it is a hot potato title, and they shouldn't really WWE shouldn't really treat it like that. But if, you know, if history has anything, if we learn anything from history, anybody that had the Intercontinental, you know, coming back or who's trying to get a push for themselves, anybody who holds that title actually goes to, you know, for a WWE title. And
right.
if Ray has enough attitude behind it, he may actually get another, main event push. I mean, yeah, he may be coming to the end of his career, but if he really pushes himself instead of like you said, in this funk that he has,
right?
He may actually become, a little bit more.
Mm. Oh my God. Up next, I don't know why this match is in here, but Kane versus Daniel Bryan, a so-called David versus Goliath match. Maurice, take it away.
Hey. Well, considering AJ booked this match, and we all know her history with D-Bry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy. Yeah, I see this as a easy victory for Kane. Because, let's be real, yeah, D-Bry will give a match, but in the end, I think AJ's going to come out here, screw him over somehow, and then it's like, uh-oh, chokeslam, bye-bye, D-Bry.
Exactly, John. What do you think Maurice, do you think AJ is actually going to interfere in this match or anything?
Yeah, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do, because let's face it, because you saw how, because you saw, look at what just happened Friday on SmackDown. Like, all right, Kane shows up and, distracts Bryan and didn't really show up until, after he was laid out. So let's see, if Daniel Bryan were to somehow have Kane in position, you could bet AJ's going to probably wind up having her music play out. Daniel's going to get distracted. Boom. Choke slam.
Oh, okay. Mr. Jones, Kane versus Daniel Bryan.
Well, I like this match for two reasons. One, because I believe Kane's gonna win, and plus he's on my team for this season. But it could go either way, I believe. I mean, I still think AJ has something for Daniel Bryan. I really do, and I think that Daniel Bryan may actually win. I hate to say it, but I think Daniel may actually win. But if not, Kane, where you say, Kane might actually win this one. It's not, one of his highlights of his career, but it can still give him some relevance.
Oh, wow. I thought Maurice was actually going to go with Daniel Bryan for those 30 points, but I guess he's going to go with Kane. Basically, you know what? I'm going to take Kane on this one. You are right, Maurice. If you guys paid attention to SmackDown, yeah, something was missing and Kane wasn't there. Obvious choice. Seems really bland. I think this storyline is about to end also. So
yeah, actually, Kane did show up, but it was he showed up after the match.
Ah, that's right. You're right. There you go. So yeah, still, I'm a roll with Kane on this one. He's not on my team, but yeah, he definitely will take the win. Up next, we got probably the most must-see match. Some people might even think it might be even match of the year. Some people think this match will actually steal the show. And of course, we're talking about Mr. Y2J, Chris Jericho versus Mr. Money in the Bank, Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, this is going to steal the show. This is going to be, this is going to be one of the best matches. And it may go down as one of the best match in WWE history as for SummerSlam.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Well, I mean, you got two showsmen, Y2J and Dolph Ziggler. When Dolph, he can sell anything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with Y2J, I'm gonna spread the sheet all out. Like Y2J, basically, his contract is gonna end towards the end of this summer. And you got Dolph Ziggler, Mr. Money in the Bank, who I'm thinking is going to cash in his briefcase here at SummerSlam. But besides that, I think that this right here is like passing the torch.
Right. So you're saying this is it for Jericho?
I'm a
At
Jericho
least for
fan.
at least for 2 years.
I'm a Jericho fan. I enjoy Jericho and all his matches. From WCW to now. And I really think that this is it. Like, this right here, this is his final match. This is, the curtain call, unless, until he comes back again and, give us another encrypted video. But yeah, I see. But as for winning, I see Jericho winning.
You actually see Jericho winning this match?
I mean, he hasn't won any type of match since he came back.
Right, that's true.
Since WrestleMania, he hasn't won anything. But he hasn't won any match since WrestleMania. So I think he's actually going to win this one. Pull out, win, and walk off in the sunset and win.
Ooh. Maurice, Ziggler or Jericho?
Yep. Give me the man with the briefcase on this one because. Oh, that's like the. Yeah, Sean, let me take you back even further. Yeah, you can all go back to the Royal Rumble for Jericho not winning any big ones. Yeah, but yeah, this one, I'm about to say, let's not get it twisted because it's going to be a great match, but it's going to be like it's going to be below number two or three in the match of the year candidates because let's face it, we all know which two WrestleMania matches are probably going to wind up being on that list.
Mm-hmm.
I'll digress. As far as what's going to happen with this match, like Jericho's going to probably go all out, like in the hardest he's probably ever gone in a while. But in the end, I'm thinking he's going to take a. Yeah, Jericho may take one chance too many, and then Ziggler's going to catch him.
Oh. This is a toughie for me. I mean, I've been saying this since I've actually started, working with WCC. I don't like Ziggler whatsoever. I can't stand the dude. He hasn't grown into me. I mean, the only thing that I've actually liked about the guy is the fact that he's willing to take a bump for anybody. Okay? That's the only positive thing I could say about the guy. The thing about Ziggler for me is something's missing. They always say, is it that ick factor? It's not that. Is it the fact that, he just can't wrestle? No. The guy can wrestle. But I really don't know what the hell is it that I just don't like about the dude. There's something about this guy that he's lacking of. What could it be? I can't really say, because I used to say the same shit, and I'll be honest with you guys about this. I used to say the same shit about this guy, and I'm talking about The Miz. Did The Miz win me over? Yes, he did. But with Ziggler, there's something about it that just makes me go, fuck that fool. Whoever he's facing, hopefully the other guy beats him. But I don't know why. I really don't know why. But going to this match, though, just for fun, it might be Jericho's last night. It might not be. But I'm going to go with Jericho on this one. I believe Ziggler will not win this match, but it will be a classic match. I believe Jericho will go to the limit with Ziggler. But that's about it. I mean, Jericho will win this match, and yeah. I don't think Ziggler's going to pull it off yet. To cash in his Money in the Bank, also, I don't believe he will do it at SummerSlam. I think maybe he might wait a while. But Jericho for the win on this one. Go ahead, Jones.
I was going to say, I think I know what he may be lacking of, what you may not like, that he doesn't have, and it's probably that ruthless aggression. But yeah,
possibly.
I mean, that's what he made. I mean, that's what he's lacking of.
Maurice, can you help me out on this one? What is it about Ziggler that you guys like that I don't?
You know, first though, like, only thing I say negative about Dolph, dude, you have to talk on your own. And so, like, I liked his initial promo he did when Jericho came out to confront him. Like, that set this whole thing up.
Mm-hmm.
But since then, it's like, dude, you're letting Vicky talk again. Build off of that first promo you did, and man, that was money. That, I think, this has been his biggest problem. Because, as you said, the skills he has, I think, like, Vicky still draws the majority of his heat. I think if he like, and like I said, I actually think Sean actually hit it on too. I don't see like that. I don't always see the aggressive streak in him, or like when I do see it, I don't see it as like. I see it more as desperation than I actually do aggression.
Right.
So there's like quite a few things that's still missing from. Like he's got it, but he doesn't have it all the way.
Right.
Like if he really like gets like a little more vicious, and then like I said, he pulls away and starts dominating the mic because he's got in-ring talent. He's definitely got like a marketable look. Like I said, put those last couple things together, boom, he's like solid.
I'm gonna keep an eye on Dolph on that one. I mean, really. I mean, I really don't know why, but I just don't like the dude. I mean, he just never really, like, you know, really got to me like that. But Miz, it took him a while for me to actually like the dude, but you know, he did his thing. It was okay. I mean, I'll give him that much. It was okay, but it still wasn't enough. But moving on, the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line, gentlemen. Sheamus versus Alberto Del Rio. My boy, Maurice. I know you got a lot to say on this one. Because for those of you that are paying attention on the Fantasy League, Maurice is our current WCC champion. But, ladies and gentlemen, if Mr. Alan St. Joseph scores a win on this one, he will up Maurice by only 50 points. And, Maurice, the mic is yours.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I actually can see this happening because I have harped on this all week. Sheamus is winless at SummerSlam so far, so this is another one of those matches where, got to go odds on Del Rio first. And let's remember that it was just last year, same building, same event. Alberto Del Rio cashed in and became the WWE champion. Oh, yeah, and like, so who's to say that it won't be destiny for Del Rio to become champion 2 years in a row? Although this time the World Heavyweight Champion.
Right.
Who says it won't be destiny for Del Rio to leave LA with the gold 2 years in a row?
Whoa. I just remembered something real quick. Could the human encyclopedia be wrong on this one? Wait, didn't Del Rio try to cash it in on Punk? But he didn't?
Because remember Nash. No, because remember it wasn't SummerSlam. Because remember Nash came in and jackknifed Punk like after the Triple H messed up the pinfall.
That's true.
Wasn't
him?
Wasn't it Punk? Wait, wasn't it last summer? Wasn't it Punk and Cena, and then Del Rio? Vince called in Del Rio. He said, "Bring in Del Rio," and Del Rio tried to cash in, but nothing happened.
Nah, that was Money in the Bank. He tried that where Vince tried to bring Del Rio in.
Oh wow. I gotta look into that. But good point, Mr. Jones.
Okay, I'm gonna be real quick about that. But my thing is, I think Del Rio's gonna win, and I believe Dolph Ziggler's gonna cash it in.
Maurice, by the way, did I let you finish on that one?
Yeah, I said technically for points reasons, I want Sheamus to win, but yeah, my actual pick, as much as I'm going to hate to say it, I'm picking Del Rio to become the new champion.
Ah, all right, all right. Now, before we hit into the triple threat, and Sean brought this up too, and so did you, Maurice. Do you guys honestly believe that that little bitch, Dolph Ziggler, will cash in his money in the bank on my boy if he wins on Del Rio? Or is he going to go after Sheamus on that same night?
I'm gonna have to say he's gonna catch it on Del Rio. I have to say it because, like, I mean, honestly, I mean, look how many times he really tried to get at Sheamus. I mean, he can't get him.
Right.
You know, either Del Rio actually loses, you know, and Sheamus wins, you know, or either way it goes. I mean, I believe Dolph is actually going to cash it in and walk away.
Interesting. Maurice.
I would say this is no, because I want to tell you what's going to happen. If Del Rio wins the title, and I've been adamant about this, Sheamus will try to get him back, but I'm thinking Del Rio's going to like dip and like let Ricardo take the bullet. If Sheamus is going to wind up laying out Sheamus is going to lay out Ricardo if Del Rio wins the title. If Sheamus holds on, I really don't see any way Dolph's going to cash it in because like I said, either Ricardo's going to have to come in and do wait a minute. Yeah, Ricardo do anything on Sheamus? Yeah, good luck with that.
Right. I'm going to go with... go ahead.
Yeah, so pretty much, Dolph, if I were you, I'd just hold on to that briefcase.
Good point. You know what? I'm gonna agree with you on this one, Maurice. I believe Ziggler will probably hold back, but this is why I have a feeling he's holding back. Unfortunately, we have another crybaby in the background. Good old Randy Orton comes back, and you know him. He wants his belt back. He wants to be, you know, our star, our TV star, our headliner. You got him. And then you also got good old Wade Barry coming back. You got two guys that have very potential of becoming world champ anyway. For some weird reason, talk about, you know, you look at their body language and you look at everything they do. I have a feeling that Ziggler's also pissed off at the fact that maybe Randy Orton might get thrown in the picture for the next pay-per-view, along with Ziggler. And along with whoever becomes champion, whether it be Sheamus or Del Rio. So, yeah, I think, guys, get ready for a fatal four-way or another triple threat at the next pay-per-view. But I'm really thinking Ziggler will probably hold back and not cash in. But it sounds like a good scenario to do it. But at the same time, I mean, no disrespect, Maurice, but it seemed like Del Rio's going to go and help out Allen for those 200 points. Shout out to Allen. But it seems like Del Rio's probably going to win on this one. And, Ziggler, I think, is going to hold back on this one.
Yeah, or unless I'm hoping either that or I'm hoping Sheamus loses. Yeah, Sheamus loses temper, gets himself disqualified.
Yes. By the way, is this match no DQ or any stipulation?
Nope. No, it's just a straight match.
All right. Up next, the final main event. Hopefully it's the main event. You got CM Punk versus Big Show versus John Cena in a triple threat match for Raw for the WWE Championship. I'm going to go start it off with this. I believe CM Punk will retain. This match will probably just be another boring match. This match will have no reason for a show to be in there besides giving somebody weapons of mass destruction. Cena will basically bore the crap out of me, and CM Punk will end up being CM Bitch. Why is he CM Bitch? Because he's been bitching for the past 3 weeks now. Gentlemen, your predictions on this one. I'm taking Punk on this one, by the way.
have to say Big Show.
Wow. Big Show?
Yeah, Sean. Well, I mean, how many times have we seen Big Show in the picture with John Cena, and how many times have we seen John Cena win over Big Show?
True. A few times here and there.
Damn. Now, there will be... Oh, yeah, that's right, man. There would be one change I wouldn't have to worry about because... Yeah, because, like, whoever did have Big Show, they lost all them damn points for that week and for that month he was off.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, damn, first of all, I thought we went off on Punk last week, man. You did more in 2 minutes than we did in that entire 20 we went off on. Damn. But, I'm running Punk with this one, too, because, truth be told, actually, I'm going to go with this on a different route.
Oh.
Because next month's pay-per-view, Night of Champions, will be in Boston.
Oh.
And we all know what's going to wind up happening there. The champ's going to have a hometown title reign.
CM Punk versus Big Show versus John Cena. Interesting match. I mean, really, all three of them bore the crap out of me. I mean, CM ends up bitching all the time. Big Show is just some big old angry giant, and John Cena, we just see him on TV every night. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm still sticking to this one on Punk. I'm surprised. I'm surprised Sean went with Big Show on this one.
Yeah, I mean,
truly and honestly, I'm like, are we all sick and tired of seeing Cena and Punk right now? I mean, we have you have to add a couple of things to this. I mean, let's throw The Rock in it. Let's not forget how The Rock, stuck his nose where it's not supposed to be.
Mm.
Not until Royal Rumble, he said.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I mean, let's be okay. Let's be completely honest about this. Like you said, the next pay-per-view is going to be in Boston. So let's go ahead and let's wrap up this series of Big Show and Cena, and just go ahead and let Cena win in his hometown. But let's let Big Show actually be, big nasty. Let him win the championship, retire, and then let everybody else run its course.
Now, what's a little scary is you still remember Big Nasty.
Yeah. Big Nasty, exactly. And then, let CM Punk, bitch and complain, and let him turn heel.
Mm-hmm.
He'll have all fall and winter to do all the rest of this year to do that.
Interesting choices, gentlemen. Oh my God.
But it makes sense if Punk retains, because then it's you'll have the exact same scenario except now this time Punk's going to be the one with the hometown disadvantage.
Right.
Because just how you played off how you brought up with the Money in the Bank last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Except thankfully the one thing Punk doesn't have to worry about is that he don't have to worry about anybody trying to cash in Money in the Bank on him.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Let's go down the list again. Santino versus Cesaro. Maurice ended up choosing Cesaro. I'm going to take Santino. Kofi Kingston and R-Truth versus Primetime Players. We both agreed on Kingston and Truth over Primetime Players. We also got Rey Mysterio versus Miz. Both of you gentlemen ended up taking the Miz over Rey. We also got Kane versus Daniel Bryan. Seems like Daniel Bryan has a favor on this one. But, I think me and Maurice went with Kane on this one. Then we also got Jericho. Yeah. Then we also got Jericho and Ziggler. Probably the upset of the night will probably be Jericho over Ziggler, hopefully. Praying to God on that one. And, of course, we got Alberto Del Rio versus Sheamus. And, of course, CM Punk, Show, and Cena. The most repeated match of all time.
Yeah, it's funny. I actually remember somebody posting this on Facebook, and it was like, really? And I gotta admit, like, when it dawned on me, it's like, oh yeah, that's right. Because it was like a picture of CM Punk and Cena, and then it was like, yeah, SummerSlam opponent last year. Then it was a CM Punk when he had his bald head against the Big Show, opponent the year before.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's Punk, Cena, and Big Show. It was like, oh yeah, SummerSlam 2012.
Interesting. All right, guys. For those of you guys that got Facebook, check out Wrestling Commentary Central on Facebook at facebook.com/group/Wrestling Commentary Central. And if you got Twitter, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at WCC Live. For more information, check out WCC Live on Twitter and keep posted for WCC Fantasy League and upcoming events. Those are our predictions for SummerSlam. We thank you guys for tuning in. My name's EL.CIBERNETICO, along with...
Don't wrap up yet. You got to remember, everybody tune in tomorrow night directly after SummerSlam. We'll be back on the air. Yeah, man, got to remember to plug ourselves. Yeah, remember, don't forget, we will be back on tomorrow night directly after SummerSlam for our post-game show. We'll be right here, same time, same place. Don't forget the Uncensored Conference Monday, after all, when Season 5, the first results of Season 5's WCC Fantasy Draft will be coming in.
Yep.
That's right, Season 5 does start on Monday, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And hopefully I will be finishing Grand Slam. But if not, Alan, congratulations, because like I said, as much as I'm hoping Del Rio don't actually become champion, I have a feeling he will. So, Alan, I'll tip my hat off to you now, because, like I said, Sheamus does not win at SummerSlam. So
that is right, ladies and gentlemen. Also, do not forget, after SummerSlam, those of you that are on Facebook and following WCC, after SummerSlam, we will crown a new winner. Season number 4. That's right. Could it be your Grand Slam champion, Maurice, or Alan St. Joseph, a.k.a. ASJ versus the World? Could he end up being the new WCC champion, along with being winner of season number 4?
And 4th Grand Slam champion.
And 4th Grand Slam champion. That's right.
Technically, actually, you know, Leanne may even have an outside shot because she wasn't that far behind Alan.
Actually, she's about 100 points behind. No offense, girl, but yeah. She's pretty much in the title hunt as well. But like I said, everybody check out WCC Live on Twitter and check out WCC on Facebook at facebook.com/group/Wrestling Commentary Central. My name is EL.CIBERNETICO, along with Mr. ROCKIN REESE himself.
Thank you, everybody, and as always, keep on slamming. We'll see you tomorrow night.
And the debut of Sean Jones, Mr. T. Jones himself.
Yes, you will see me in action, and I will become the new champion in Season 5.
Or are we bringing back that WCC championship back to Mexico con los Bizarros? That's right, my team. Season number 5 continues on Monday, all the way to October 14th, Bound for Glory. Thank you guys for listening. Subscribe to YouTube at Spawn 2011 number 3. Or, don't forget, as always, go on Twitter at WCC Live. Good night, and we will see you tomorrow night. WCC Uncensored Show / post-game show / results. Be there, be square. Good night.